Hi everyone! Through this video you're going to learn exactly how to get the most out of your Desire to Learn module. So if you would, just go ahead and follow along and repeat these steps on your own computer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is change our passwords. If you've already done it, you can go ahead and skip to the next part, but if you haven't, just please follow along with me. So the first thing you'll have to do is go to password.augusta.edu. So you'll want to put in your username, which is everything before the @ sign in your email. So for example, my email is cmayville@augusta.edu, but my username is cmayville. Then you'll also need to put in your password. Now, this is the tricky part. Your password is the first letter of your last name capitalized, your full social security number without the dashes, and then an exclamation point. So for example, mine would look similar to what's on the sticky note below. But again, your password is the first letter of your last name capitalized, your full social security number without the dashes, and then an exclamation point. So when you are done with that, we'll go ahead and click Login. So from there, it might prompt you to do some security questions. Or possibly set up a PIN. And you would want to go ahead and go through that and click on any save answers or anything. But if it prompts you further, then you should be good. Okay, so now we're going to hit change password. And then once you're in there, you'll need to put in your current password, which is the first letter of your last name capitalized, your full social security number without the dashes, and then an exclamation point. And then you'll want to click continue. Now you'll just need to create a password that meets all the requirements above, and then just type it into the box. Then you'll just click change password, and you'll be good to go. So once you update your password, we can move on to the next step. And we'll type in augusta.edu into our browser. And then you'll want to click on Current Students, which is at the very top of the Augusta University homepage. This page will pop up. It's various university portals that you may already have access to. Some you won't be able to open until the first day of classes. But this portal right here is for Pounce. This is where you can view things such as grades, holds, class schedules, and register for your parking pass. This email portal is your Outlook portal where you can go and check your school email or set up your calendar. It's very important to check your email at least once a day. Many of your professors will email you frequently, and you can also set up email notifications straight from Desire to Learn. So this is your Residence Life portal for those of you who are planning on living on campus in one of our residence halls. Here you can do things like apply for housing or see who your roommates are once they're all posted. This is CareerLink. You'll actually have access to this the first day of classes, but it's basically just a website that Career Services provides where you can look for a job on or off campus. So this is the Desire to Learn portal. We're just going to go ahead and click this to get into our Jaguar Nation Welcome module. And then you'll have to log into the system using your university username and password. Your username is everything before the @ sign in your email. So for example, my email is cmayville@augusta.edu, but my username is cmayville. And then your password will be the exact same password you changed it to earlier. And once you're done typing those in, you'll just need to click sign in. So this is the Desire to Learn home screen. In the middle, you see I will probably have a lot more semesters than you under my courses. But that's fine for now because you'll end up taking plenty of classes. But for now, you'll need to click on No Semester under the My Courses tab in the middle. And then you'll see Jaguar Nation Welcome, and you'll want to click into that to get into the module. So this is what your courses will kind of look like in Desire to Learn. You'll have various things to click on throughout the page, but I'm going to hover over a couple things that you will use the most. So this is the course home button. That's the button that you'll press when you want to get back to the home page of the course. I suggest to not use the back button because sometimes it could take you to a different page than the actual home page you want to be on, and that's just not good. So this is the class list tab. Here you can go and see who all is enrolled in the course with you. It's an excellent resource to find study partners, or if you have any documents that may be helpful to the entire class, you can find the entire class list email this way. This is the content tab. It's just a different way of looking at the course content. It's a little more confusing than looking at everything from the home page, so I encourage you just not to use it unless somehow you find it easier. This is the assessment tools box where you can find a variety of things that your professor may utilize to give you grades for the course. This is the quizzes tab within the assessment tools. And generally your professors will post a quiz and give you a deadline to complete it. With most quizzes you can view your grade right away, but some you just can't. This is the assignments tab. You can submit assignments on here to your professor. It's pretty much a Dropbox where you can submit any sort of content. So up here is the notifications tab. If a grade is posted or there's something important you need to know, the little pin will light up red and you can click on it and view your notifications from there. This would be your class discussion tab. A lot of professors, especially the online ones, will require the entire class to post online discussions. This is the grades tab. It's the most important one. Here you can usually view your grades for your assignments. Some professors use it, some don't, but I do suggest checking this tab at least twice a week. So this is the updates section. Here you can usually look at updates from your professors. It's a really important thing to keep an eye on. But this is the calendar tab. It'll usually have due dates for your assignments, discussions, or quizzes. But this is the main content browser in the course home, and that's where all your content will be for your courses. Many of your professors will post things here for you to print or bring to class, or things that might just help you out in the class in general. But just make sure you listen to the professor very carefully and read your syllabus to find out their exact usage of desire to learn. So we're going to click into a folder for an example. So I'm going to click on where to begin. It's kind of like just a folder in your content browser. Here, sometimes professors will post hyperlinks, PowerPoints, and just general helpful documents. Then once you are all done, you can click on Home right here. And then you can click on your name at the top right corner. See, my name's right here. And you can scroll down and click on Log Out. And you're all signed out. I really encourage you to go through this entire module and just make sure you do everything before classes start so that you can be the absolute best Jaguar you can be. Thank you.